the night we died in hell! Be afraid! Sparta will burn to the ground!
This is blasphemy! This is madness!
Madness. This is Sparta!
Nations of the Persian Empire descend upon you. Our arrows will blot out the sun.
Then we will fight in the shade.
This is where we fight! This is where they die! Before this battle is over, the world will know that few stood against many.
Megan McDermott.
And what do you do?
I'm an actress here in Philadelphia. I'm currently in a show actually out of town. I'm doing a regional show in Cape May called Why Marry. I began acting as a child, really. I did lots of theater, lots of musical theater. I sang opera in high school and then went to college actually as a vocal performance major. And took some acting classes just for fun, really. And because I'd always loved it, I've always done it. Met a great professor at college who also directs in New York, and he took me under his wing and started coaching me privately, and I ended up spending a semester in New York and just decided after that that I had to act, and came to Philly I guess right after college, and just started auditioning for things and done lots of work here in Philadelphia, and I love it. I act. Wow, why do I act? A million reasons. I love it. I love the expression of it. I love the collaboration. I love the potential for a story to breed empathy in the audience. I like the chance to take them on a journey to some place that they maybe have never been before, and they can understand a story that they couldn't really relate to before. And I like to entertain. What else? What else do you want to know? I'm sorry.
How did you get started acting?
I guess my first part was in college. I played the Laura in The Glass Menagerie. Tennessee Williams is one of my favorite playwrights, and my college professor actually directed that show and gave me that part, and then I was seen in that and got cast in other things from that, and met some great people in that production that kind of helped me.
On your road to becoming an actor, what have you been through?
Well, it's not the easiest thing to do, obviously. There's tons of rejection. You can't expect to get every part, but you can't let that stop you. You know, I may go on 10 auditions and get, 3 callbacks and only get 1 part or not get any. And there are times when you don't work. There's times when, like after I finish the show this weekend, I don't have anything lined up. And of course that's scary, but you can't stop it. You always have to be committed to it and constantly pursue it and just believe. I think to be a strong actor, one has to really believe in their own talent, because nobody's just going to hand it to you. Nobody's going to tell you endlessly that, you're wonderful and you're going to get everything. It just doesn't work that way. So there have definitely been times when I was first in New York for that first semester, I was terrified there. I was all on my own, and it was my first real shot at doing anything, and it ended up being very good, and I met a lot of people and did some great work, learned a lot. But there were some moments where I thought, oh my God, I'm the worst actress ever. And every actor thinks that. And you just constantly have to keep going and believe in yourself and keep trying to grow and challenge and believe that you will get where you want to go with it if you love it enough. So.
Has there anything that has been really, really bad in your life that you've overcome?
Yes. I mean, I had a really tough time in college where I had to, I think part of the change in committing to acting came out of really discovering who I was. I had a really bad relationship that I had to get out of, and it changed who I am. It really let me kind of create who I wanted to be, and that's how I found acting through that, and changed a lot, grew a lot, and really found what I love in this profession. And I think that experience, although it was a terrible experience at the time, it probably brought me to being a stronger person afterward.
Now, have you just worked in Philadelphia?
Philadelphia and New Jersey, and then I studied in New York for a little while, and now I'm beginning the MFA process. I'm applying to grad school for my acting MFA.
And now, what words of encouragement can you give to up-and-coming actors going into the profession?
I would say get a coach, get in a class, constantly be doing, be stretching, be growing. Get out there and audition. Don't be afraid to be bold and take risks, and believe in yourself and your talent, and just continue to pursue and have fun.
Now, what do you do when you're not acting?
I hostess at a restaurant in Philadelphia, and other than that, I just really keep trying to audition, and it's kind of all about theater. I have a lot of friends in theater here that I have a good time with.
Any favorite movies?
Favorite movies? I'm actually a huge Audrey Hepburn fan. I'm an old movie. I love Paul Newman and Audrey Hepburn and kind of the old classic movies. So.
Any favorite television shows?
24. I love 24. It's awesome.
What do you like about it?
It's just constant surprises. You're always on the edge. I love the suspense of it. There's never a dull moment. You never figure out. You think you know how it's gonna work, and it never goes that way. And I love it. It's a great show, and I love the premise of it that just keeps you on edge. You get once a week, that hour long in real time. It's really great. I love that show.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
In 5 years, I would hope to have my MFA in acting, be in New York, working, coming back to Philadelphia to do regional work as well, and just, acting as often as possible, growing as an actor, challenging myself, doing harder roles and things that are more daring, and just working. That's all I want to do. I just want to keep doing it.
Okay. And if you had a dream role, what would that be?
Right now, I would love to play Stella in A Streetcar Named Desire. I haven't seen enough Tennessee Williams recently, and he's one of my favorites, and I would like to try that. I'd love to try that.
All right. And who are you?
Megan McDermott.
And what are you?
I'm an actress.
Humans want me.
You jeopardize everything by coming here.
I don't have any place left to go, Garth. My name is Violet. I was born into a world you may not understand. May not understand. Let me start at the